Yo, what up, man? This is Shaggy Chudo from Insane Clown Posse. Right now, serious note, man. If you out there struggling, man, you out there just trying to slide by, thinking you sinking, man, don't worry, there's somebody out there for you, man. There's somebody out to reach a helping hand to help you back up, help you back on shore, help you back up on the ledge, man, get you back in that saddle. Juggalos in recovery, man.
I just want to give a shout out to all the Juggalos in recovery.
Hey, what's up? This is We Jugg, giving a special shout out to all the Juggalos in recovery.
The fact is, if you need help, Juggalos in recovery are for you.
We're in the same fight together, so keep fighting.
If you feel like your life has become unmanageable, there's nothing embarrassing about asking for help, especially when those who want to help you are Juggalos.
When you got your Juggalo brothers and sisters out there willing to help you, that's the only way you can do it, man. You know what I'm saying?
Like you say, one day at a time, and it really does work. I feel so much better. Life is so much better, and the future is looking so much brighter, right?
Juggalos in recovery. If you need the help, it's there.
Because ain't nobody above recovery. I'm in recovery, and I swear on my life that Juggalos in recovery can help you. So put your hand out and get a little helping hand from my boys. You know what I'm saying? Whoop, whoop.
Keep up the great work. Be proud of yourself. I'm proud of you. Much love. Juggalos in recovery. Whoop, whoop.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Sober Balls with the t-shirt. The guy we're talking to today gave me this nickname. Here we are with I Am Gilgamesh. He is an amazing homie. He's helped me with Juggalos in recovery, getting the word out there. Last gathering that we went to, he just fucking killed it. And Gil, what do you guys say?
I mean, I am Gilgamesh. I too have a t-shirt, you know what I'm saying? My logo. Yeah, man. And, yo, check it out. So, I was on a road trip for like 2 weeks, and I was wearing a big orange Juggalos recovery hoodie for like all of it, almost. And, twice, random Juggalos were like, whoop, whoop, you know? One dude, one of them, it was this big redneck dude, all in camo, and it's funny. He was like, whoop, whoop, like mad, like, you better do it back. And I mean, I did anyway, I would have anyway, but I did. And then the other guy was like, I need you at a gas station in Elko, Nevada or something, and he saw the hoodie, and he was like, I love your hoodie, and I was like, Juggalos recovery is like a whole thing, you know, like they got a page in the group, you can reach out if you need anything, like, he's like, what? He's like, well, show me, what, Facebook, right? And like, we got him linked up right away, and like, you want a Fago? I got Fago. He's like, hell yeah, like, super excited, and so we took him out to the car, and I handed him a Fago, and it was like, 0.2 seconds from when he like touched the bottle to like he had the lid off and it was in his mouth like drinking like there's like a man in a desert with a bottle of water.
There you go.
Shit. So he added me up. That was pretty awesome. How when he dabbed us out. So that was pretty cool. So I mean we were out preaching the word on the trip, you know, and that was a good time. We ended up hanging out with We Jugg DJ Chunk.
He's the DJ Chunk's the one who did the Juggalos in recovery mix, right?
Right. He did all the scratching.
That shit's fucking dope. I'm still waiting for you to drop some words on that.
Right. And that's gonna happen. I think we talked about it. He was pretty psyched about it. Thought it was a cool thing.
I still use it in my videos. I'll actually add it to this video here. This shit's amazing.
There's the full-length version is a bonus track on the CD that I'm selling right now. I just took one of the post office movies.
Is that your new EP that dropped?
So, it's actually 4 EPs.
Oh shit.
Those are each a different album.
Nice.
But all on one disc, because they're all EPs. So they're short enough. Those are $10 fly for shipping and handling. But the bonus track at the end after the 4 EPs is the Juggalos in Recovery theme song, the full length version. And I think one person said they bought it for that.
That's awesome.
I was like, word up.
All right, Gil, I'm going to start asking you some questions, get that beautiful mind of yours rolling.
Yo, you.
All right, so I have to ask, this question just randomly came to me right now. Why did you start helping me?
Well, I mean, it wasn't you. It was the movement.
Right.
And basically, I was like, there's people who really want this that don't know it's here. And they just need to find out about it. And then, like, it'll just come together. Like, I was like, it's going to make somebody's whole life to know that they can go gather and still be sober. For a number. Like, that's a really big deal. To still be
really is.
Time around something that's important to you when you sober up, because it's such a normal experience to lose everything you had before you sober up, because it usually was so contingent on whatever your addiction was. So to be able to go to something that does so much good for people's lives, even when you've left your old life behind, is a really big deal. It's really important. I believe in the Dark Carnival, so it's pretty much that simple. It was about like having the magic of the carnival available to the people who need it. You know, like to me, Juggalos was all about being there for outcasts and people who can't or aren't welcome in normal society and blah blah blah. And so, any reason that society thinks to not like somebody, I think is a reason to like somebody. Sort of, you know, like immoral, bad people. Like obviously, like chumos are no good, but like they look funny, okay. They dress weird, so like they listen to different stuff, and
Stop fucking judging people.
Yeah, you judge, we jug. What's up?
I think I just found out the name of the fucking video that I'm about to post. You judge, we jug.
Guess who has more fun, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Alright, so you brought up the Dark Carnival. I know the Dark Carnival flows through you pretty fucking deep, but let's fucking touch on that a little bit. And there's my thumbnail for this video. Alright, so let's talk about your journey into the Juggalo world and the Dark Carnival. How did it all start?
So, the funny part is, I heard, you know, alright, so you know, like, how everybody heard that rumor in middle school that Manson, like, took his rib out so he could suck his own dick?
Yeah.
So, there's a rumor like that, but it would change what band it was about, depending on where you live. But there was a rumor that I first heard about ICP. And the rumor was that at every show, they throw 6 live kittens into the crowd, and they refuse to perform unless the crowd tears those kittens.
Oh my fucking god.
That was the first thing I ever heard about ICP.
Oh my lord. And you still listen to them?
My reaction was, bullshit. No, they don't. And I was like, I'm gonna listen to them to see if these fools are actually even sound evil enough to do something like that. To me, I was like, I'm listening to be like, these fools are too soft. They would never. That was like my intention listening to the CD. because I told the rumor to a friend. He's like, I got a bunch of their CDs. I was like, let me hear one. And he gave me Jackal Brothers. I loved it.
That's my favorite fucking Joker's card out of the original 6.
That's my favorite, pretty much, period. Yeah. It's a big one for me. It made me a juggalo. It made me a rapper. It changed my life completely. And I barely even thought about the rumor. And basically, my thought of it was like, it was like they're wicked, but like, they're so often wicked for a cause, you know? Like, a lot of their violence is about retribution and redemption and punishment for people who did evil. And so I always related to it in that way. That's like, I mean, in a Christian paradigm, in a sense, demons who torture you for doing evil are good.
Yeah.
You know?
I gotta give a disclaimer before this video because you about to drop some knowledge on these juggalos. They ain't got no shit to deal with.
Start taking things in the realms where people are like, wait, what? Hold up.
Mind blown.
Right. You know, like, so, and if you believe in reincarnation, where hell's basically a temporary place where, like, you fuck up, you go in, you get tortured about what you did wrong, and you get sent back to do better. Like, it still makes sense. So, like, I mean, and then you look at the, you know, everyone thinks Armageddon means there's going to be a big war destroying the world. It's like, well, whoever's fighting in that war, especially if they're fighting against people who did evil, is good. Alright?
Right.
Jesus was out here flipping tables and whipping fools, right?
Fuck yeah.
So, you know, righteous anger. If everybody's moving right, there's no righteous anger. But, you know, when people insist on doing things the wrong way, something's gonna happen. I don't know. But,
So let's get back to the Dark Carnival.
right.
Yeah. Mr. Gilgamesh over here loves tangents. So the Dark Carnival, when did it start speaking to you? When you first played the Jackal Brothers, or did it take a little bit to sink in?
And it hit me pretty quick. The intro was like, I can almost like turning on a picture. I can remember being in that first moment.
Wow.
The door creaking open and the creepy music and the hello, my friend. This is no ordinary candle.
I'm gonna have to fucking listen to this before I go to bed tonight.
Yeah. Every single time. See, one of the things about good, wicked shit, and Madness from Bedlam definitely agreed with me, because I said about him, he's like, someone gets it. I was like, the thing about good, wicked shit is you close your eyes and you listen, and you're somewhere else. You're someone else, somewhere else, doing something else, and you can see all of it. Like, crazy. And that was one of ICP's good stuff on the Jackal Brothers gifts. That was, like I said, the intro grabs me. Nothing's left, takes me somewhere. Echo Side. I think everybody knows. Echo Side takes
everybody. And if you don't, you're sleeping on it. Go fucking listen to it right now. Pause this video and go check it out.
Don't know or like Echo Side, you're wrong. the like Mr. Happy. I put Mr. Happy on and I close my eyes, I can feel the Fago splashing.
Oh, damn.
Like, I'm in the Fago pit. That's what I call the mosh pit during ICP's, the Fago pit.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a fake pit.
With 2 liters, you know. Elbows, 2 liters, you never know. But like I go back and I can see the people stomping around, and I can see the masses, and I can see the bagel flying, and like all of it. And that's what the good stuff's all about. It's like how Jay's been talking about how he doesn't even remember writing a bunch of these songs. He hears it for the first time, and it's new for him. He don't remember recording it, writing it, none of it. And he said that there's songs where he uses words he doesn't know. And he goes and he looks them up afterwards to learn the word he used on the song. And he used it correctly. Like, how does that work?
Yeah, that's the Dark Carnival's magic right there. Like that, I listened to all of Hallow Wicked streaming, and the Dark Carnival flows through those two like it's fucking air in their lungs. Like that, they live and breathe and die with the Dark Carnival. Like they are the embodiment of the Dark Carnival.
Yeah.
And I got a bone to pick with you, mister, because if you remember right, when you and I were talking about Fearless Fred Fury, and you kept pushing me to listen to the Bedlam Brothers, right?
I mean, you mean the group Bedlam?
Yeah, the group Bedlam.
Yeah.
And you told me, and I'm paraphrasing here, but Bedlam's going to be a big thing in the juggle world. Jay, your words were Jay and ICP are going to be pushing Bedlam. The wicked shit is coming back to the core of the wicked shit. And what the fuck is this next Joker's card name? When I heard that, our conversation that day, well, the 15 times that we had that conversation, I was like, God damn it, Gilgamesh. You've been calling it since fucking day one. I was actually just talking to the K&B Sexy Ninja, the C Plus Studios kid, and I brought this up to him. I was like, dude, Gilgamesh is just, he embodies the Dark Carnival. Like, this motherfucker called it out before anybody else knew what the hell was going on. Jay during his stream said no one had ever guessed that. I was like, guess he didn't fucking meet Gilgamesh.
Well, I mean, I didn't guess the Yum Yum would be in the name.
No, but you fucking knew Bedlam was gonna be there. Like, come on now.
Yeah. Well, there's just if you're familiar with Bedlam's music history,
Which I am now, thanks to you.
you can hear some influence. I don't want it to come across like I'm implying that anybody bit anybody at all. But I mean, like, Bedlam's chant was Bedlam, Red Rum, Bedlam, Red Rum.
Mm-hmm.
And if you listen to Darkness, I don't know, that sounds a lot like a Bedlam song to me. And I don't know, man. They're not the same, but if you listen to Check the Children and The Kids by Bedlam, I feel like there's like a similar vibe with Ding Ding Doll. And I don't know. I mean, what's funny is if you listen to Eminem's last album, Music to Be Murdered By, that sounds really Bedlam too.
Yeah, it does.
Intro to Murder to Be Music. The intro from Music to Be Murdered By, the whole album intro, and the intro from Chemical Imbalances Volume 2 by Bedlam. Very similar intros. I just really want to hear Madness from Bedlam on an ICP song, at least once.
You might get your wish if this album's what we think it is.
If it's anything like I'm hoping. Yeah, I mean, praying.
So, speaking of the new album, what do you think about Ding Ding Doll?
I love it. I've listened to it 800,000 times already. That's my jam.
Alright, so where do we want to go from here? Let's see. The Dark Carnival, how does it work in your life? We about to get deep up in this bitch.
Well, I have a tendency to think in terms of whatever context I'm interacting in. So, like, if I'm sitting and I'm talking to a group of Christians, and I'm going to talk about the Dark Carnival, you're going to hear me say things like God and angels. But if I'm sitting with a group of juggalos, you're going to hear me say things like the Dark Carnival and Joker's cards and things like that.
But how do you know that the Dark Carnival is in your life? How do you feel it?
I mean, I've been on that so hard, so long, it's more like, when do I not? Like,
it's just part of who you are now.
I've been moving away from, but this is going to sound super corny, but I've been moving away from earthly habits and moving into mystical ones. Meaning, like, if I resolve something in a mystical way internally, then it becomes resolved externally in the earthly realm, as above, so below. You get your mind right, your body gets healthier.
Okay, I'm going to correct you. That is not corny at all. That is true self-empowerment.
Yeah,
that is the journey that every person in sobriety is dealing with. It's honestly...
that's how I feel about that. I just meant, like, I'm moving away from earthly habits. That's the part I meant, so I'm just recording. I'm above mortality. That's what we are.
Oh, it's always fun talking to you, Gilgamesh. It's always.
It's all about.
It really is. So let's talk about what you got going on now. You told us about where you started with your rumor about the cats being thrown into the crowd to be ripped apart. You told us a little bit about what you just did on your 2-week excursion across the state.
Yeah, it was really awesome hanging out with juggalos, and we were in all weed legal states, so we'd get weed from like every different state.
There you go.
Trip, we mixed all the different kinds together, and it was fun. I was gifted some things, like I was gifted a nectar collector for dabs.
Nice.
Miss Cruz. It was a really good time. And he had I was with Olay, aka Spazzy Danky Buds, and his car got really, really great mileage. So we spent like $1,000 between the two of us. And we circled a whole bunch of different states, saw a bunch of people. We saw some incredible views, like watching the sunset over the Pacific Ocean from above cliffs over the water.
Nice.
Yeah. A lot of good times. We went up in the mountains in Colorado and started a little fire to stay warm. And it was like a grill pit, but we just got flames because we just wanted to be warm. We weren't cooking. But yeah, it was a lot of good times.
So what do you got going on now that you can talk about, Mr. Secretive over here?
I got a show coming up New Year's in Tucson at the 79th floor CBD Superstore that sponsors me. I've been doing a bunch of events with them through this whole thing because we're loopholing it. Everyone been unable to do stuff, and I'm like, I'll throw shows on the campsite, I'll throw shows at the CBD store, I don't care. I'm bringing out food trucks, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, social distance, that's cool. You want to wear a mask, that's cool. You want to stay home, that's cool. We doing some things. Some of us can't stay at home too much. I gotta stay sane and all of that. We're gonna do 3rd anniversary show party for the store next month, and those are always pretty big and fun. And then we're gonna do probably a stripper party for Valentine's / rap show. We did one recently, and that's a secret.
I didn't hear nothing. Neither did YouTube.
And then
So are you done making music? No.
personally, I haven't started. I refer to it as I'm in my inner city posse phase.
Ah. You are definitely a wordsmith if anybody listens to your stuff, and if you do want to listen to his stuff, check out the links below. Because Gil is definitely extremely talented in just about every way, shape, or form when it comes to music. His knowledge is fucking mind-blowing.
Fun with it. Yeah, no, I got some. I had a bunch of EPs I was gonna do this year, and that for the most part didn't happen. So we'll probably do a few next year. I gotta get some certain things out of my system before I do. I always look at the way ICP did things as like my blueprint for a lot of things. So like I said, I'm in the inner city posse era, and the next era to me is the Carnival of Carnage through Roadblocks. You know, and then Greg Malenko is another era. And that era probably ended with like right before Tempest. Tempest is like its own thing though, you know, because it was like it was the only full-length album they did that wasn't a Joker's card.
And that's one of my favorite non-Joker's cards. I have trouble remembering words, but that first little thing that Shaggy did in Alley Rat, the fucking,
I hated it, but every time I hear those songs now, it's nostalgic.
yeah.
But yeah, that was another chapter. And then, you know, there's actually what I consider to be essentially the DJ Clay chapter, which to me was like the worst music that I don't
You're
like
about to make some enemies on that one.
Oh, I know, a lot of a lot. Well, especially because it's recent, so, you know, their fans are more present. But yeah, the more it sounded like regular gangster rap, the less I was interested. Like, I came in listening to Jackal Brothers and Bizarre Bazaar and Lotus. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Mystical, weirdo, like magical land stuff, like Alibaba. You know what I mean? Like what is this? Hurt myself, you know what I mean? And now it's like, kill a hater.
Yeah. And then gang related too.
Ironically, the song's fun. You know, the song.
Yeah. I mean, even though it got us Juggalos in trouble, but you know, fuck them.
Yeah. I mean, the gang label is the same thing. It's the government doing the same thing with the same type of tool as when they used crack to disrupt the black civil rights movement and they used heroin.
Whoa, we're not supposed to be getting this deep there, mister.
I'm just saying, like,
this is what I'm talking about. This brother links all kinds of shit up. Like, just you want your mind blown, just find him. He'll drop some knowledge on your ass.
blow your brains out.
Yeah. Alright, I've got to ask a question. I know how much you love We Jugg. You want to tell him the story about what happened at the gathering with us and We Jugg?
With the song?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that. So this year, or that year, I talked to Ouija's kind of recently about it, actually. And he was tripping. He was on acid. And I ran up to him before the seminar. I was like, hey, yo, can you shout out Juggalos Recovery? I got flyers, blah, blah, blah. He's like, I already got flyers. All right. And he goes up, and he was like kind of weird, so I was like, I don't know what's going on, but it's because he was tripping. I just didn't know at the time. And he goes on stage, and he's doing his seminar, and he's like, he sets up his one homie who got to propose on stage, and he introduces the homie that designed some clothes for him, and he's like,
DIY. The DIY ninja is fucking dope. He's actually getting a vest together for me right now.
Yeah. He's supposed to do, I think, a patch robe for me.
Oh my god, you in this damn bathrobe. Surprised you're not in it right now.
Dude. Huh?
I'm surprised you're not in your bathrobe right now.
But I'm in bright orange.
It's either one or the other with you.
I got a closet full of robes right here.
Alright, get back to the story.
Right, so he, this, that, and the other, he's like, you guys want to hear a song that nobody's heard yet? It's like the first song he did in his new studio or something like that. And it's like from the new album, no one's heard it. It's the first song from the new album, all this stuff. And then they were missing the Bluetooth dongle, so they couldn't play it on the speakers. And he's like, and I was like, we got loudspeakers at Juggalos in Recovery. I think for somebody to volunteer.
He did, and your loud ass mouth fucking spoke up and put Juggalos in the Recovery on the spot.
That, and I just stand up and put my hand up, and you can't not see me, like everyone.
Yeah, and he said he didn't recognize you because you didn't have your beard and your hair all grown out and stuff. And he told you to grow it out, and look at you go.
I mean, I knew I was gonna grow it out before I cut it.
Yeah.
It was a ritual thing, but anyways.
What I found ironic about the song that he had he dropped at the gathering, Poison, is he gave it to Juggalos in Recovery, and it relates extremely to addiction.
Right.
And I highly doubt that he planned to give us that one song because he was going to play it for everybody. But the Dark Carnival worked its magic, and we ended up playing Poison I don't know how many fucking times at Juggalos in Recovery camp. Yeah. That shit was amazing.
I mean, I showed it to a bunch of people off my phone, because I was like, they're not going to.
Yeah, we were out in the middle of nowhere.
I went on a whim a while later. After that, I went up to the gate because there's better signal for phones, and I was gonna go double check my phone to see if he sent it, and then he was there.
No shit.
Yeah. So I got to sit there with him and like, oh, we can do this, we can do that, but basically work it all out to make sure that it got sent off.
Nice.
Like, couldn't believe it. And
how do you like his new stuff that he's dropping?
I like it. Pretty Ugly was, I actually liked more than some of the other ones recently, as far as like the whole project.
Mm-hmm.
All of them got good songs. And then Zodiac hit a whole new level of quality in mixing and mastering.
I thought I was the only one who recognized that. Like, not even just mixing and mastering. Like, it is, for me, you could just feel the Dark Carnival coming out in that music.
Well, right. I think he probably got a much better mic, which is a bigger deal than it sounds like when it comes to that kind of energy. Because that kind of energy is predominantly sounds. It's all vibration. Yep. So getting something that can pick it up better is going to give it to it.
Speaking of good quality and mystical, magical shit of the Dark Carnival, did you listen to Big Hoodoo's new album?
Not the whole thing yet, but I was liking what I was hearing. I really would like to be able to get in the studio with him, not just to do a song with him for myself, but I'd love to do like executive produce from behind the scenes for him doing an album. I think that I could help him break through some barriers and create some.
Dude, from his first 2 albums to this new album, the Red Book. I think it's called the Red Book. This new album trumps both his old ones. Like, he's actually starting to find himself. He's allowing the Dark Carnival. He's allowing his emotions to come out. He's allowing the Dark Carnival to come out. Like, there is so much love and just true self in his music now. It's mind blowing. The progress that he's made from his last album to this one, I feel it's unreal.
That's what's up. Like I said, I still gotta sit down and listen to the whole thing all the way through. But I checked out a few of the songs and I was really liking them.
He put a lot of his own self into those songs, and it's quite amazing.
Some really clear indications that you can see very clearly when you think about it, to know which psychopathic artists or groups make Dark Carnival music and which ones don't. Out of any that have ever been signed, like it's just really clear. You know what I mean? Like,
yep,
these guys are doing this. These guys are doing this, and these guys are making Dark Carnival music.
Exactly.
And that's what we really need, and that's what I really want. That's what I'm here for, is Dark Carnival music. So artists that aren't just there for the ride or the whatever, but are there for the Dark Carnival lifestyle and beliefs and everything. That's what I want.
And I'm gonna add this in here. You are not talking about any other specific group. Twisted. But we're not going to touch on that subject right now. But that is 100% true. Like, with what ICP is doing now and how they are allowing Hoodoo and Ouija do their own thing, I think it gave them a freedom that wasn't allowed to be had before with the other artists that were there. You know what I mean? Like, this new social media age has opened up the world to...
I don't think ICP did anything different in those cases. I think that certain people just work a lot harder than other certain people.
Ouija Mac's work ethic is fucking unreal. That kid is always doing something.
And he's networking.
Yeah.
He reaches more people, and he's not like, I only collab with people that got plaques, or I'm only collabing with people that are bigger than me.
He collabs with people who he wants to collab with, who knows it's gonna sound good on his album, on that song.
He just like likes him, or he's home with him, or whatever, and it's like, let's figure out a song and do it. Because this isn't all of them, but a number of those people are people that he goes back with, and that he's being loyal to in his fame. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Hip hop, that's a big thing that you're supposed to. If you make it, you're supposed to show love to all the people that supported you on your way up. As far as
exactly.
Artists or whatever. Like when Eminem put D12 on to the mainstream, because D12 put him on in Detroit. So that's what he was supposed to do, and that's the type of shit that Ouija's doing. Like, he instantly put out EPs with Death Plus. As he does things the right way.
He does, and that kid's got. I keep saying kid because his shortness just baffles me sometimes.
He's older than me.
Is he really?
Yep.
Damn. Well, he's still a kid to me. But he's got so much good karma that comes his way because of how he deals with what you were just talking about with, you know, making sure you give back to the people who helped you come up and all that stuff. Like,
Yeah,
Luigi's got.
there's no one left to do autographs for.
Yeah, when I did that gathering that I met you at, mind you, when I met Gilgamesh, I had only talked to him through Facebook Messenger, and this motherfucker decides to walk up on my campsite. I don't know who this tall person is walking up in a fucking bathrobe. And that's what he said. What's up, fool? I was like, who the fuck are you? And ever since then, I mean, everything's going down in history. The plans that you and I have come up with, I haven't forgot them. We're gonna keep doing what we gotta do to make that dream happen.
Yeah, I gotta like revivify the family village ideas and stuff. Also, I've been watching to see who still does stuff.
Yeah. I know GI Juggalos are still doing. They're still doing pretty good. There's Juggalos for mental health, or mental health awareness, something like that. They just started a new page. They're doing pretty good stuff. That one Hatchet Ministries or something like that. They're still doing their good thing. Yeah.
Associated circles or whatever. They're active.
Yeah. There's quite a few that we had talked to and brought in that are still doing their thing. And for the people listening, if you have no idea what we're talking about, I'm going to throw this out there just to spread the word. Our goal, me and Gilgamesh came up with this plan. I'm going to say Gilgamesh, and I just, help give, I don't know. I was there when he came up with this idea. His idea was to get a family village at the gathering, where it's Juggalos for Juggalos. If you need help, there is someone in the family village that's going to be there to help you. Whether it's recovery, whether it's faith, whether it's mental health, veterans, you name it, we got you covered.
Like it would look like Merch Row, but instead of like bands selling whatever, it's movements to help people. So scrub care units involved, Juggalos and recovery is involved, GI Juggalos, which is for veterans in the family, they're involved. There's a lot of other people involved, Fellowship of Juggalos, etc. And basically, it's if there's ninjas in need, we want to have something for them. Take care of the family. And so, we want it's a network of organizations that are there to help with specialized needs, and then the organization is there to try and help people connect with the ones who can help them with what they need help with.
Exactly.
Physical location of the gathering, and then also have a presence around the country and online, so that the family always has the help it needs.
Yeah, one of the things that I've always wanted to do, just with Juggalos in recovery, but even for like the family village, is be able to have a representative go out on tours and stuff with ICP and make sure that the Juggalos have what they need. Whether it's a ride share type thing or just making sure the homies are, everything. Do what? In June? Where am I going to be in June? Oh, I should be in the States in June.
Well, you might be doing some traveling. I can't say too much, but
okay.
For everybody, I suggest if you like camping with Juggalos, save up for June.
Ooh, Gilgamesh is dropping some shit here.
Some fun things going on. We're gonna be in Western states. There'll be some camping, some jugging. And, if you can only make it to one location, that's fine. But I'm just saying, I would recommend getting it together.
There you go, save those taxes, homie. Save those taxes, homie. You're gonna need them.
Because, I mean, especially if there's still no official gathering next year.
Juggalos aren't gonna be able to survive without 2 years in a row.
Although there's another idea that I'll throw out there that we've been talking about that we might do, that people are liking the idea of, is, so when we went on our trip, we were like, we didn't get to gather, this is our gathering, so we called it the Traveling of the Juggalos.
Ooh.
Now imagine 10, 20 vehicles of Juggalos road tripping around the country visiting Juggalos.
Dude.
A big old
could you imagine how many cops that we can piss off?
Get like a state trooper following us in every state to the back of the line.
All of a sudden we got fucking FBI unmarked cars behind us. Oh, the gang's traveling. Hey, FBI guy in my computer, you better watch out. We're coming for you.
But look, we'll stick to weed legal states.
Yeah.
That's what we've been doing.
And we're not boofing shit. We're not boofing nothing.
Yeah, I'm not booth life personally. You know, I was jugging before the booths. Gathered before trendy. But yeah, traveling in the Juggalos. That's basically what we did. But I mean, imagine if you claim to have like 2 weeks off or something like that. And then, but imagine if it was like me, and you, and Bob from Scrub Care, and like Juggalos that are really in the scene like that. And we're hitting up people in every state and visiting all the Juggalos we can connect with, or throwing little like meet-up barbecues and stuff.
It's like a traveling mini gathering. This is an amazing idea. Don't you give me those eyebrows, you fucking mystical genius, you.
They even have.
Oh man. How is it that I've known you for this long and you're still blowing my fucking mind with the shit that you come up with?
Barely started, but
oh man.
That's known me since like middle school, and they're still like, you don't figure a person like me out. You know what I mean?
No, you don't. No.
I mean,
This is what happens when the Dark Carnival is flowing through you at a never-ending. Oh man. Oh. So I don't know what else to say to top that. You just fucking blew my mind. So how about this? You take a little bit and plug whatever you want to plug.
buy my CDs. I'm pretty broke right now. I got these CDs and I got these posters.
Proud all the juggalos. Be proud. I feel so much better. Life is so much better.
Juggalos in recovery. Somebody out to reach a help a hand to help you back up.
All right. $10 a CD, $10 a poster, $5 shipping and handling. Check out the youtube.com/I Am Gilgamesh, soundcloud.com/I Am Gilgamesh. I'm on like all social media. My .com is down, but it'll be back. Technically, you can find my video game at GameJolt.com. I got shows coming up if you're around Tucson area. Hit up my social media. It's going down.
I'll throw all the links to everything that you just said down in the description, so homies can get in contact you and go blow up your YouTube and everything. There's some knowledge dropped on this. We need to do this more often, Gilgamesh. This was a relief of mine to be able to, chat with a homie. The followers, the people watching right now, they may not know that you're talking to a motherfucker that's in Africa right now.
Yeah.
And like you don't have, well, you of all people probably do understand because you are who you are, but a lot of people don't understand what it feels like to be in a different country and not knowing anybody, not knowing, anything about the country or the people, and then not having homies to chill with and chat with, and what it does to your mind. Especially, this is my third Christmas in a row being gone, and it's a little rough. And chatting with homies, that's what family's for, man. It brings you up when you don't even know you needed it.
I've been locked up for 2 of every holiday and a 3rd birthday. I've been all alone on multiple holidays. I never kept track. I've definitely moved places where it's like I got nobody to hit up, nobody to kick it with. So yeah, I definitely relate to a lot of it. A lot of people don't, because they've never moved somewhere new. They've always been like, well, there's those 40 people I've known since kindergarten. It's like,
if you need the help,
I don't have those people who are known.
No. Nope. Fuck yeah. Drop the knowledge and blow up the juggler world. No one knows what hit them. Alright, homie. It's about time that we sign off here. Much love to you all. Whoop whoop.
Juggalos in recovery.
Juggalos in recovery, man.
All the juggalos in recovery. Be proud of you.
Juggalos in recovery. Those who want to help you are juggalos.